Everyone's talking about the Lakers and their championship ambitions, and it's clear that the urgency to win now is louder than ever. Luka Doncic has openly expressed his desire not just to compete, but to dominate immediately. He's not here to build slowly or wait around. He wants to be a perennial contender, someone who's in the mix for the title every single year. Having a generational talent like Luka on your roster naturally sets those expectations sky high. But it doesn't stop there. LeBron James is still the kingpin, and through his camp, particularly Rich Paul, the message is unmistakable. LeBron's focus is on winning now, right here, right now. His time in the league is finite, and every season counts more than ever. That kind of mindset from a player of his stature shapes the entire organization's approach. On the front office side, Rob Pelinka has been very clear about the Lakers' strategy. He's spoken openly about being locked into win-now mode. This isn't a team content with just making the playoffs or getting to the conference finals. The Lakers' goal is championship or bust every season. Pelinka emphasized that the team is looking for moves that provide immediate impact, what he calls now moves, while still maintaining flexibility for the future. That balance is critical because no matter how badly they want to win today, they don't want to handcuff themselves and risk losing the ability to maneuver if the right opportunity arises down the line. The new collective bargaining agreement has complicated things for many teams, Phoenix being a prime example, forced to make tough decisions like buying out expensive contracts just to clear salary cap space. The Lakers are trying to avoid that trap by staying smart and patient with their roster management. Pelinka's philosophy revolves around waiting for the right move that checks all the boxes. It boosts the team now, it doesn't sacrifice too much of the future. And it fits within the Lakers' ambitious championship timeline. That's not an easy formula, especially with the expectations placed on them by fans, media, and everyone involved. Pelinka's approach has been methodical. He continues to be active in the trade market, quietly exploring every angle to improve the roster, whether it's scouting Andrew Wiggins' fit with the team or eyeing other players like Matisse Thybulle or Robert Williams. Pelinka is constantly weighing options, ready to pull the trigger if a deal makes sense. Over the past few years, he's pulled off some unexpected moves that changed the Lakers' trajectory. Acquisitions like D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, and of course Luka Doncic himself, who completely shifted the franchise's outlook. These moves often caught fans off guard, but they prove that the Lakers front office is not afraid to act decisively when the moment calls for it. Still, there's a clear emphasis on patience. Rushing into a deal for the sake of appearing active could backfire, as history has shown with some less successful quick moves in the past. Pelinka's challenge is to find that sweet spot between being aggressive enough to capitalize on good opportunities and patient enough to avoid mistakes that could set the franchise back. This isn't about making trades just to make trades. It's about calculated, high-impact decisions that elevate the team's chances of winning a championship now and in the coming years. The timing matters a lot too, with the preseason and training camp still weeks away. The landscape will continue to shift. Players' values will fluctuate, some teams will become more desperate, and trade prices might drop as deadlines approach. The Lakers can use this period to assess their roster, experiment with lineups, and determine which pieces fit best alongside Luka and LeBron. Some role players like Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber could become key assets whose value increases as other teams look to offload contracts or shake up their rosters. As also fascinating to consider some of the younger talent on the Lakers who might develop into important contributors. Players like Jake LaRavia and Jared Vanderbilt offer intriguing possibilities. Vanderbilt, in particular, stands out defensively. He's arguably one of the best on-ball defenders in the entire league. If he can improve his three-point shooting even modestly, say to about 34%, that would add a critical dimension to his game, turning him into a much more versatile and valuable piece. He doesn't need to become a sniper overnight, but being a reliable catch-and-shoot option would do wonders for the Lakers, complementing their stars and helping them space the floor better. Meanwhile, there's always chatter about adding players like Miles Bridges, who would fit the Lakers' timeline and style perfectly. A young, athletic forward capable of playing multiple positions and contributing on both ends of the floor aligns with what the Lakers need as they push for a title. These kinds of additions don't have to be headline-grabbing trades. Sometimes, they're the subtle moves that complete the puzzle and make the whole team better. The pressure to deliver now is enormous. Luka Doncic has stated his intent to win immediately. LeBron's urgency is palpable. And the entire Lakers organization, from ownership down to the coaching staff, is aligned on one goal: to hoist the championship trophy. The Lakers are not interested in celebrating progress, like making the playoffs or winning the conference finals. Their benchmark is the NBA Finals and the championship banner that follows. Anything less feels like falling short, and the fans demand nothing less than that level of excellence. Rob Pelinka's recent comments reinforce this mindset. He's openly acknowledging the stakes and the need for smart, opportunistic moves that help the team win now while keeping doors open for the future. It's a delicate balancing act, pushing hard enough to improve without sacrificing flexibility or overcommitting prematurely. This tightrope walk defines the front office's current strategy and sets the tone for the entire Lakers season. At the end of the day, the Lakers want to be a team that not only competes but dominates. They want to see Luka Doncic capture his first championship ring and LeBron James adding another to his legacy, which is already among the greatest in basketball history. The pairing of these two superstars represents a golden opportunity, a chance to build a dynasty if everything comes together perfectly. Whether that means standing pat and trusting the current roster or making aggressive moves to upgrade key positions, the Lakers are preparing for every scenario. The path forward isn't without risks. There are always uncertainties with injuries, chemistry, and unforeseen circumstances. But the commitment to winning now is unwavering, and that clarity of purpose should energize the entire organization and fan base. It's a high-stakes game of chess, where every move must be calculated and purposeful. The Lakers front office understands this, and they seem ready to play it smart and hard. The next few months will be critical. From training camp through the trade deadline, opportunities will arise. The Lakers need to remain vigilant, ready to seize those moments when the right deal presents itself. And just as important, they must avoid the pitfalls of desperation or overreaction. It's a fine line. But if Rob Pelinka and his team can maintain that balance, the Lakers will be in a strong position to chase their ultimate prize. Building on the Lakers' win-now mindset means not only focusing on the big stars, but also paying close attention to the supporting cast. Luka Doncic and LeBron James are, of course, the centerpiece of the franchise's hopes, but a championship team is much more than just a couple of superstars. It's about complementary players who fit the system, bring energy, and can contribute in high-pressure moments. This is where Rob Pelinka's job becomes incredibly challenging, but also extremely crucial. He must find the right mix of talent around Luka and LeBron without sacrificing future flexibility, which means balancing contracts, potential, and chemistry. One area the Lakers have targeted is shoring up defense and floor spacing, two elements that have plagued them inconsistently in recent years. Defense wins championships, as the saying goes, and even with stars like LeBron and Luka, you can't win without a solid defensive core. Jared Vanderbilt represents exactly this kind of player. His defensive impact is undeniable, and while his offense is limited, small improvements in his shooting ability could make him a key piece. Developing players like him, who can guard multiple positions and switch seamlessly, is invaluable, especially in today's NBA where versatility is king. His ability to lock down the best perimeter scorers or rim protect when needed gives the Lakers an edge that is often overlooked. Then there's the three-point shot, which remains a cornerstone of modern basketball. The Lakers need consistent shooters who can stretch defenses and create space for Luka and LeBron to operate. Players like Gabe Vincent have shown flashes of this, but finding that reliable knockdown shooter, someone who can catch and shoot with confidence under pressure, remains a priority. This isn't about just making a shot here or there. It's about sustained offensive efficiency that prevents defenses from collapsing into the paint. Pelinka knows that these role players' contributions are the difference between a good team and a championship contender. The ability to hit timely threes, play smart defense, and bring energy off the bench can tip the scales in tight playoff games. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. The sports world is buzzing with the possibility of Bam Adebayo joining the Los Angeles Lakers, a move that could potentially reshape the dynamics of the NBA powerhouse. Rumors have been circulating among insiders and analysts about the Lakers' interest in acquiring Adabio, known for his formidable presence in the paint, defensive prowess, and ability to contribute offensively with versatility. The Lakers, historically eager to bolster their roster with impactful players, might see Adabio as a key addition to their front line, especially given their ambitions to reclaim NBA dominance. While nothing has been confirmed yet, whispers from sources close to the team suggest that negotiations could be underway, or at least being contemplated seriously. This potential acquisition could offer the Lakers an edge in both defense and rebounding, areas where the team has been looking to improve. Fans and experts alike are closely monitoring the situation, speculating on how Adebayo's skill set might integrate with established stars. If the deal goes through, it could signify a strategic pivot for the Lakers, signaling their intent to build a more robust and adaptable squad capable of competing at the highest level. The implications of such a move stretch far beyond the immediate season, potentially altering the competitive landscape of the Western Conference. Bam Adebayo's possible arrival at the Lakers could provide a much-needed boost in the team's interior game, especially in terms of defensive intensity and versatility. Known for his ability to guard multiple positions, protect the rim, and switch effectively on pick and rolls, Adabio could fill a critical gap for the Lakers, who have struggled with consistent interior defense in recent seasons. The Lakers' front court, while talented, has lacked the combination of athleticism and physicality that Adabio brings. This rumor suggests that the Lakers management is looking to strengthen their defense without sacrificing offensive capabilities, as Adabio is also adept at facilitating offense through his passing and ability to score in the post. Adding him to a roster that includes offensive juggernauts could create a more balanced and multi-dimensional team. The chatter also raises questions about how this move might affect the Lakers' current roster configuration, including the roles of other big men. It is possible that adjustments would need to be made, with veterans potentially moving to the bench or being part of trade packages. The potential integration of Adabio could revitalize the Lakers' defensive schemes and provide the coaching staff with more tactical options. Speculation about Bam Adebayo's move to the Lakers also brings up the intriguing prospect of how he would mesh with the team's established stars, including LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Lakers have long depended on their duo to carry the team's offensive and defensive load, but adding Adabio could ease some of that pressure by sharing responsibilities in the paint and in playmaking. Adebayo's skill set, particularly his court vision and passing ability, could complement LeBron's playmaking style, creating opportunities for fluid ball movement and scoring versatility. Meanwhile, his defensive tenacity would align well with Anthony Davis's shot blocking and rim protection, potentially forming a formidable front court defense that could challenge any opponent. However, questions remain about the chemistry and dynamics this trio would develop, especially given the Lakers' history of fluctuating team cohesion with major roster changes. The rumor mill suggests that both players and coaches would have to work diligently to integrate Adebayo's style with the existing team rhythm. If successful, this could be a game-changing addition, elevating the Lakers' ceiling in both regular season and playoff contexts, making them one of the most feared teams in the league. There's also much discussion around the potential financial and contractual implications of Bam Adebayo joining the Lakers, which could influence the feasibility of this rumored move. Adebayo is under a significant contract, and the Lakers would have to navigate salary cap challenges to make room for him. This might involve intricate trade negotiations, possibly including current roster players or draft picks to balance salaries, and acquire Adebayo's services. The Lakers front office is known for being strategic and patient with such maneuvers, but the complexity of NBA contracts means that this rumored deal would not be straightforward. Financial analysts and basketball insiders are debating how the Lakers could structure the trade. considering luxury tax penalties and long-term cap flexibility. If the Lakers do succeed, it would demonstrate their commitment to winning immediately, even if it means managing short-term financial burdens. The contract situation also leads to speculation about what the Lakers might have to give up to secure Adebayo, potentially reshaping the team's future assets. These financial dynamics add another layer of intrigue to the rumor, as the balance between competitive advantage and fiscal responsibility often dictates the outcome of major NBA trades. Finally, the possible addition of Bam Adebayo to the Los Angeles Lakers roster has stirred excitement and debate among fans, commentators, and basketball analysts across the nation. The rumor has sparked widespread discussion about how this move could influence the Lakers' strategy and their chances of contending for the NBA championship. Fans are imagining a Lakers lineup with Adebayo's athleticism and defensive grit supporting their stars, creating a balanced and resilient team capable of withstanding the grueling playoff battles. Critics and analysts are weighing the pros and cons, considering both the on-court fit and the potential off-court challenges. Some worry about the disruption to existing team chemistry, while others believe the infusion of Adebayo's talent would be an undeniable upgrade. This rumor, whether it comes to fruition or not, reflects the Lakers' ongoing quest to assemble a championship-caliber squad and highlights the ever-changing landscape of NBA team building. The anticipation continues to build as the offseason unfolds, with everyone eagerly awaiting official news or confirmation of what could be one of the most significant moves in recent Lakers history. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.